What would you create if money wasn't a problem? That's the question I'm asking myself, and this is the question I'm asking you. Hi, everyone. My name is Alecia, and I am a full time creative. I am a singer, songwriter, writer, hobbyist, all the things. I love trying new things. I love creating, and I love people. And so I kind of wanted to document this journey that I'm on, going from an overworked, overwhelmed creative to a creative that is full of joy and peace and really just like contentment. And that's where I'm trying to get to. So I asked myself this question: what would I create if money wasn't a problem? Because my husband has actually given me the okay to create from my heart, to create without having to worry about money. And so the first thing I realized when I consider this question is that a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now or I'm pursuing, I wouldn't do. A lot of the stuff I would not do. A lot of the stuff felt burdened. And I know that you have to make money. I know that you have to make a living. But to be honest, when I put that pressure on my art to make money for me, it started feeling like a burden. It started feeling like this isn't fun anymore. This is really just work. But I have so many personal projects and creative projects that I want to complete, but I really felt like I couldn't complete them until I made a whole bunch of money. And so it really made me consider, like, what am I really waiting for? Am I waiting to be wealthy? Am I waiting to be rich? To be able to create the art that I really believe in. And then maybe by creating the art that I believe in, more money will come. I mean, this is the experiment. This is the whole point of putting this experiment together. So just like you have science fair experiments at home, like when you were a kid, you really have to work with the hypothesis, you have to work with the research, the information, and really just try it and fail and try it again and fail it and tweak it and try again and fail. And so that's the journey that I'm on this summer. So today is, what is it? April 21st, 2021. And starting from today on, I'm going to root, or little piece of lint, I'm going to map out a route for me to follow as a creative, list out all the projects I want to complete, all the things I want to do, and just do them and not worry about the money or worry about the people or the numbers or things I can't control, but really just focusing on what I can control, and that is the art of creating. So I'm hoping to share this journey with you. I cannot wait to share with you what's to come. Like even with my photography, I was really focused on how can I make money with my photography. And so I had all these business plans put out, but it really just wasn't like resonating with me like in a joyful way. It was more about like scarcity and like survival. And I'm just trying to come out of that energy, come out of that mindset of just trying to survive and really go into thriving. And I understand that I am in a privileged position where my husband is allowing me to do this thing, right? Because I know some people have to do what they have to do to survive. And I feel you. But I'm really going to take this opportunity and like grab it by the horns and really just go with it and really just try to create the stuff that's in my heart. There are so many projects I have in my phone, like lists and lists of projects. Like I want to show y'all list of projects that I want to create, but I haven't, again, because of that scarcity mentality. And also it's like, well, I can't do the fun stuff until I do the money stuff. And I don't want money to stop me from being creative. And I preach this all the time. Like it's important to have hobbies. It's important to have personal projects. It's important to have creative projects that don't bring you any revenue. Because a lot of times how I was, debating whether or not it was worthy to pursue the creative projects, it's like, well, if it's not bringing me money, then I can't really do it. It's not really important. But that couldn't be further from the truth. The stuff that you want to create, even if it doesn't bring any revenue or money or likes or whatever it is, it's still important. Like your ideas are your ideas for a reason, and it's nourishing to your soul. Okay. It's nourishing to your soul. So I have multiple lists. You can't even see this. Either way, I have multiple lists of multiple things that I want to do. And some of those things aren't even creative. Some things are just like, I want to learn how to skateboard. I want to learn how to rollerblade. I've done it before, but my ankles hurt. I want to, bike all the way from Southeast DC to College Park, Maryland. Like there are things that I really want to do that I have been so unfocused on or so distracted from because I've been so worried and focused on making money. And so one, I felt a ton of guilt when my husband told me that it was okay for me to not worry about money this summer, because I'm just like, no, but I'm supposed to be bringing money into the family. Like I want to be looked at as, important. I want to be looked at as useful. But there are other ways that my husband is showing me that I am useful, and it's not just bringing in money, right? It's not just about money. Like there are things in my personality, in my character, like there are things as a wife that I bring to the table that can't be monetized. And so I'm really trying to lean into that. And every day it's a fight because I'm like, okay, it's okay, Alecia, you don't have to make money today. Like stop worrying about the money. And then it's also a war, like in my spirit, about trusting God, trusting that God will provide even with the personal projects I want to do. I believe wholeheartedly in these projects that I want to create, these projects I want to pursue. But I kind of halfway believe that God will take care of me. And that's just a personal problem. It's a personal struggle. But I feel like it's a struggle we all go through. And I'm really excited to see what God does with these projects, because some of the projects I started and the momentum was there. And then I was like, well, don't have no money. I got to focus on making money now. And I just dropped the projects. Even though it was impacting people and it was helping people out, I was still like so focused on money and so stressed out about Sally Mae, girl, she keeps calling me, about Sally Mae and just like paying bills and wanting to be wealthy and live this lifestyle I really want to live, that I really like forsook all of my creative projects. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. Okay. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. I really just want to give myself a chance. And I really haven't had a chance. And I feel like for some people who are very privileged, they are able to have a gap year where they travel the country or the world, or just kind of taste test things. And I feel like that's the season that I'm in right now in life, is that I'm taste testing things and really trying to see what I really want to do, creating music, writing stories, creating, workshops and stuff like that for Black Girl Creative, even paid workshops and stuff like that. Like just testing the waters and seeing what I actually like. And I'm trying to be okay with having permission from my husband to just go and do the things. And so y'all hold me accountable. Y'all help me. I really want to share the journey with you all here. And I really want to live a life that's true and authentic to me. I really this is something I want to tell the truth. I want to tell the truth in everything I do, in the videos I create, in the music I make, and what I write and what I share, and in the life that I live. And I'm not doing that authentically if I'm always stressed out and worried about money or monetizing everything or seeing myself as only valuable when I'm bringing money into our home. Like, that's not where my worth began. That's not where it's going to end. And so I really have to move beyond this mindset of just making money. I don't know. Do you get me? Do you feel me? Let me know what you think. Let me know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, I feel like in our culture, it's all about grinding and working and hustling and building businesses and all this other stuff. And that's all well and good. But I don't want to be so bogged down and so clouded with money making ideas and stuff like that, that I'm not taking action on the creative stuff that actually will nourish my soul, nourish my spirit, and will actually be good to other people. So, and I do believe that businesses can be good to other people, but I do feel like in order for me to be grounded and to be able to build on those things, I have to do the work for myself. I have to create the stuff that I really want to create. And so I'm going to be sharing that journey here with you guys. I'm going to be sharing the stuff that I'm making, the stuff I'm trying, the food I'm cooking, all that stuff. I want to bring all of myself to this place, to this channel. This is literally my playground. And so I'm giving myself permission to play. And I suggest you give yourself permission to play too. We're all going to fail. We're all going to look silly. Things might not turn out the way we want to, but at least we can say that we tried. And so I invite you on the journey with me. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. And again, fighting this thought about it has to make money. It has to be productive. It has to, you know what I'm saying? It has to add value. And it's like, we have to start looking at stuff more than valuable beyond what it costs, what it makes, what people think of it. It has to be valuable to you first. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the work. And I hope that you do the work with me. And I'm really excited. And yay. And so that's the whole point of this video. Subscribe if you want to share the journey with me. Like if you like it. And I will see you all on the creative journey in the creative playground, which is this. This is exactly what this is. And so I love you all, and I'll see you soon.